Good morning, I'm Pratyusha, Assistant Professor of GRIT. In this video, I would like to explain NAND NOR implementations. We all know that NAND and NOR gates are called as universal logic gates since combinations of them can be used to accomplish any kind of basic operations. Now we'll see the implementation of NOT gate using NAND gate. This is the NAND gate, and NAND gate two inputs are shorted here. NAND gate function is basically A dot B whole complement, but here A is the only input which is given to the two inputs. So A dot A whole complement, and we know that from the Boolean laws A dot A is equal to A. If I substitute that here, this becomes A bar. So A, if you give to a circuit which is giving output as A bar, is called an inverter. So we can implement an inverter using NAND logic. Similarly, implementation of NOT gate using only NOR gate. NOR gate, this we know that this is a symbol of logic NOR gate, and the expression for the NOR gate is A plus B whole complement. As A is the only input which is given to two inputs, this becomes A plus B whole complement. A plus B whole complement, and we know that A plus A is also A. If you substitute that here, this becomes A bar. So if you have given A to a circuit which is giving output as A bar, is an inverter. So this is how you can implement an inverter using NOR gate. Next one, implementation of AND gate using NAND gate. We know that AND and NAND are again doing an inversion operation. So this is this is a NAND operation. To this NAND operation, if you perform a inversion operation, NAND and inversion, so double inversion comes here. Double inversion comes here. A double complement is equal to A. So A dot B double complement becomes AB. So this is how we are going to implement AND logic using NAND. Next, implementation of AND gate using NOR gates only. Implementation of AND gate using NOR gates. NOR gates. Okay, we just saw that two input shorted NOR gate functions as a complement, that is A bar. So here the two inputs of A are complemented. So now this is A bar, and two inputs of B are complemented. B are shorted and given to a NOR gate. So this functions as B bar. A bar and B bar is given to a NOR gate. We know that function of NOR gate is A plus B whole complement. Now my A is A bar and B is B bar. So it is now A bar plus B bar whole complement. From De Morgan's law, individual complements of R can be replaced by whole complement of AND. So this is the De Morgan's law. This is the De Morgan's law. If you apply it over here, this becomes A dot B double complement. And we also know that A double complement is equal to A. That implies A dot B whole double complement is equal to A dot B. So this is how you can implement an AND logic using NOR gates. So you can replace these two NOR gates with a bubble over here. So we call it as back bubble NOR gate as an AND gate. Whereas in the case of AND using NAND, it is a front bubbled, front inversion NAND operation. Whereas using a NOR gate, if you implement AND gate, it is back bubbled NOR gate. Okay, remember that. Next, OR gate function using NAND gate. OR gate function using NAND gate. So here we have two inverters which are giving A bar and B bar, and these two complements are given to NAND gate, A bar, B bar. We know the function or symbol, expression for NAND gate, that is A bar dot B bar whole complement, isn't it? NAND operation is A dot B whole complement. Here my A is A bar, B is B bar. So this becomes A bar dot B bar whole complement. Again, if I apply De Morgan's law, individual complements of AND is equal to whole complement of OR. According to that, it becomes A plus B complement and complement. So A double complement is equal to A. So it becomes A plus B. So these two NAND gates can be replaced by two bubbles. In a simple way, we can also represent this way. So OR gate implementation using NAND is this way. OR using NAND is a back bubbled NAND gate. Yes, next one is implementation of OR gate using NOR gate. We know that OR plus inverter gives NOR, isn't it? So NOR plus inverter is equal to, here itself we'll get A plus B complement. Again you're complementing your input, that is using an inverter you're complementing this result, that is A plus B complement. So this becomes A plus B double complement, that is equal to A plus B. Implementation of a function f is equal to AB plus CD using NAND gates. So here is an example where you can see the implementation of AND and OR gates using NAND logic. Okay. How do we simply draw the function circuit diagram for this function? Here AB is one product term, CD is another product term. So AB can be implemented by using an AND gate and CD can also be implemented by using another AND gate. So AB, CD is produced by these two AND gates. They are OR together. So this is what is the logic circuit for the function f is equal to AB plus CD. Now we'll see the implementation using NAND gates. Okay. We know that if you complement to an AND gate and if you put we know that A double complement is equal to A, isn't it? So here I am going to put two inverters. So here I am going to put two inverters. So in the place of inverter, I have taken a circle. Okay. In the place of inverter, I have taken a circle. So inverter plus inverter becomes again a true line. Okay. So I have taken two inverters to an AND gate. Here is two and NOT gates and here is two NOT gates. So that I will get AB over here, CD over here. And similarly, I have an OR gate. OR gate implementation using NAND gate. If you go back, yes, OR gate, OR gate implementation using NAND gate. So whenever you wanted to replace OR with NAND, you have to put bubbles at the back. So I'm putting inverters at the back of OR gate. Again, I'm putting two inverters. It is because the two inverters A double complement is equal to A. So these two effects this effect can be cancelled. So I am putting two inverters in front of AND gates and two inverters at back of OR gate as it is an AND implementation. I hope you understand. Okay. Then I'm going to cancel out these two inverters. See, these two inverters, because inverter and inverter, A double complement is equal to the same answer, isn't it? So we can cancel out these two inverters. If you cancel out these two inverters, this becomes NAND. This is NAND and it is a back bubbled OR gate. Can you see this? Yes. If you cancel these two middle inverters, two middle inverters, because it is resulting the same answer again. So if you cancel out these two inverters, you'll get NAND gate and back bubble OR gate. We know now how to replace, back bubbled OR, this is a different case. Back bubbled OR with an OR gate. Back bubbled OR gate is a NAND gate. Back bubbled OR gate is a NAND gate. Therefore, AB NANDed, CD NANDed is given to another NAND gate will give you the same function f is equal to AB plus CD. So this circuit is having two NAND gates, two AND gates and one OR gate. Now it has been completely replaced with three NAND gates. So you don't require different ICs to implement the function f is equal to AB plus CD. You require only one set of IC to implement the function AB plus CD. Next, implementation of two input XOR gate using NAND gates. We know that XOR gate function is equal to A bar B plus A B bar. When the expression is given in SOP form, which is to be implemented in NAND using NAND gate logic, you have to double complement the entire expression. So I am double complementing it. Okay. Again, we have to use De Morgan's law to simplify this equation. De Morgan's law to simplify this equation. So consider this as x, this a bar b term as x, and this term as y. So x plus y complement. Ignore the top complement. Okay, x plus y whole complement is equal to x bar dot y bar, isn't it? So it is now a bar b complement dot a b bar complement, and the top complement is remains same. Now this can be implemented using all NAND gates. A bar. So when you require a bar, it is two shorted complement. So it is resulting a bar. You have to again perform NAND operation. See, NAND operation with B. So a bar dot B NANDed here. Okay. Next one is a B bar. So a B bar is taken with the help of a two input short circuited NAND gate. Okay. So it is now A and this is B bar NANDed. So these two are now ready. So you have to perform, you consider now it as X and this as Y. X dot Y whole complement that can be performed by using another NAND gate. So this is how we are going to implement two input XOR gate using NAND gates. Next, implementation of two input XNOR gate using NAND gates. So when the expression is in SOP form, which is to be implemented in NAND gate logic, you have to double complement it. So double complement it, and then double complement it, and then use De Morgan's law to simplify this expression. A bar B bar plus AB complement is equal to A bar B bar complement dot AB whole complement. So this can be implemented by using NAND logic, and this is with another NAND gate, and this is with another NAND gate. So this is here I am having A bar and here I am having B bar. A bar and B bar given to an AND gate gives the first component, that is A bar B bar complement. Next here it is AB NANDed. So it is AB complement. With another NAND gate will give you the answer. Just a minute. Next, another circuit, that is realization of XOR gate using NOR gate. So when it is in SOP form and if it is to be implemented using NOR logic, you have to individually complement the terms. So now I'm using individual complement. So A bar B double complement plus A B bar double complement. So that double complements can be cleared out. And again, it is the same equation. Okay. Again, we are going to use the De Morgan's law. The De Morgan's law says that the whole complement of AND can be implemented by using individual complements of OR. So A, it is already having a complement. So A double complement plus B complement plus A complement plus B double complement, and individually they are having the topmost complements. Okay. Now A double complement becomes A plus B bar complement plus A bar plus B whole complement. Okay. Now we have to implement this. So it is A, B bar, NOR, A bar, B, NOR. If you perform NOR operation between these two, your answer is going to be this. We don't want the topmost complement over here. So again, we are performing another NOR operation, another inversion operation in order to replace this, in order to take out this topmost complement. Now this is the expression that we are expecting for an OR gate. So for an XOR gate. So XOR gate results this way. So this is what is the implementation of XOR gate using NOR gate. This is using XNOR using NOR gate. Fine. I hope you understand the implementations of logic circuits using NAND and NOR gates, isn't it? It is very simple. You have to practice. I hope you understand it. Thank you.